Goddamn drop the controller.
Can drop the control.
Yeah, he don't even want to play.
So he had a rough second half.
Yeah, man.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the New York Jets. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. Darius Stewart now on the return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Unless y'all agree to let them quit, you know what I'm saying?
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10.
They ain't fixing none of the good shit that's going to really help them, motherfucker. They fixing all the other dumb shit.
On 1st down, Darnold. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
You say 20 picks.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, and oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Darnold. A little dump off for Corral. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
What the hell is that?
On 2nd down, Darnold. Now he's forced out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 37. Play action. Now it's Brady. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Corey Coleman. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
As as a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So out now come the Jets. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They keep it with Crowell on first. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. Dumps off to Powell. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. Well, if you're going to pass on 3rd and 1, you better get a first down if you complete it. They completed it, but no gain.
The aiming point has to be beyond the first down marker where you throw the ball. 3rd and 1, you can't have anything that's even close to the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, you run the risk of what we just saw there, not getting the first down.
How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Darnold on first down. And that'll be incomplete. Quincy Anoon with the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Yeah.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to the air, Darnold on 2nd down. Got an open man, it's a noon one. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin. To throw on second down is Darnold. That's caught right side by Anderson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll try to pound it in with West. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Charkandrick West, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets can take the lead now with the extra point. Extra point up and through by Myers.
Damn,
and they take the lead here at 7-6.
That shit went in. Talk about luck. Hit the fucking post.
Now the punter who also does the kickoff duties, Locke Edwards, out to kick it away. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about, to get to the playoffs in the NFL, you have to have a team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams first. That's your number one path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game.
Darren Lee there to get him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he gets us inside the 35-yard line. The 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
It's really come into vogue to talk about the different gaps that the defense tries to attack in an offensive line. And most of the time we're talking about blitzes. How many times have you heard double A-gap blitz? But where is the A-gap? It's the space between the center and the guards, either side. So when you're having a double A-gap blitz, that's two guys coming through that gap. In this situation, though, that A-gap wasn't open for the defense to exploit. The offensive line took care of it, protected it, and moved the defensive guys out of the way to allow for that nice run.
Brady will try again on second down. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. First catch for the all-pro Gronk, and a first down.
Well, there it is, partner. Brady to Gronk, their first connection of the game.
You think those two often in sync?
I don't think there's any question about it. And look, we know Gronk has a whole lot of fun, but he's deadly serious about his football, as is Tom Brady. Two great competitors, two fantastic players.
A good pickup there at 22. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man of the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
They'll run it. This is Michelle. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. And they will run it with Michelle. He's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Sony Michel, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Pats able to cash in for 6.
Who playing?
Yeah, me too. I was just watching this game.
So now Brady and the Patriots going for 2.
This game we playing gonna be better than that.
Brady now to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's
for real? They did?
Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
New York set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Darnold. And Anderson's got it. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher if guys trying to get to the football.
This is Crowell on the catch.
And
he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Damn, I heard that in a minute. That damn wild turk.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Where you come up with this shit?
Darnold from the gun. And this is brought in by Pryor. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
What the hell?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
I'm just trying to make it a game.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He couldn't.
Oh, God, don't put it on too high, because you're going to end up losing every fucking body.
Incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in,
I know when
because anytime
when
you
I was
get
in
a
the
chance
other
to take
league
a big
and we
shot
put that shit
downfield,
on,
that's
what
a
you was
lot
on
of
now,
fun,
40?
and they missed an opportunity.
Ball on
Okay,
the 42
when he put it on
as they
60,
come up
I had
2nd and
like
10.
12 people hurt in the first half, and the computer had like fucking 16.
2nd down and 10, Darnold. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Derek Rivers in there yet again. What else is new as he continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. 3rd and long, it's Darnold looking deep downfield. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
No, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Even though they might not find the #1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick, because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Here's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road,
and that was just in the first half.
To get takeaways. You've got to get the
dropping
ball
like
from
flies.
Yeah,
It was
win
like
that
every
turnover
2
battle
seconds
going to
somebody
be
was
key.
going
They
down.
didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Brady. Flush to his right. He finds Coleman. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Well, you got to turn up the
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
the stamina level.
Going for the deep ball. And it pops free.
You
The
just got to turn up the
collision there
stamina.
jarred
Well,
the
you know,
ball
the,
loose and brings up 2nd down.
I was going to say, that's the part with the having a player running all the time. Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's the injuries, bro. We started him late, like we started 40.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
It's kind of late for that. It's kind of late for that. My record 4-11, but I'm about to shock the world to take out the #1 team in my division. At least I'm trying to.
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
They're sleeping on them gents.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle. He's still barreling through. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. Returnable for Dorsett. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just
Come
that.
here. Come here.
Fumble.
That's a
Brady
fumble,
loses the
man.
football. And he will
What
lose
the
yardage
hell?
on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 16 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
In today's NFL, when you get teams in long yardage situations with your defense, you're
nowhere to escape.
me that ass.
And he goes down.
Come here. Come here.
Jenkins in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
That tells me exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive.
I tried to do an onside kick and then change my mind.
Looks like
and I kicked it down the field.
Because that's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. On second down, here's Crowell. And an alley to run. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
You be on him, man.
There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A first down carry now for Crowell. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. It was Kendall Donnerson who made the stop on the defensive side.
So he looked like Flav brother.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping,
so he looked like
those
Flav
defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
This quarterback now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Crowell. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
The Jets on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's too far to pick a field.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. It's a quarterback sneak, and this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the ball forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him.
Man.
Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience.
Work already was in the hole. It wasn't even a catch. It was on the line.
The lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Really?
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
I think I played early in the season.
Come here.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Alabama, 380. Kicking point.
A give. This is Michelle. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Man, give me
I
a
think
ball.
the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Wait.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Over the middle, complete. That's Cannon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Being chased out left. That's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Philip Dorsett, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10. They begin with a carry for Powell, and he'll take this one up close to about the 45. And the 2015 first-round pick, Malcolm Brown, brings him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. The shotgun snap for Darnold. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible. What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. This is caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. They'll try and punch it in with Crowell, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Isaiah Crowell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets have made this a 1-score game. Myers connects on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now the punter who also does the kickoff duties, Locke Edwards, out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Now Brady to Michelle on the dump off. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
I ain't making the playoff.
On the handoff, it's Michelle.
Come on, fumble.
Down to about the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Forced out to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Gostkowski the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. New York set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Darnold down to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 23 yards on the play. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. On 1st and 10, Darnold. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. He's going to let it fly. It's caught at the 10. They give him a gain of 38. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. Here's Darnold stepping up. He's going to keep it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal.
basketball team, all them niggas fall, you'll lose your house betting on them motherfuckers. You'll lose. I don't give a fuck who they got.
Here's Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So the onside kick will come with 17 seconds to play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that...
This is caught inside the 15. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A gain of 39 that time.
It will. Like right now, they didn't get rid of their funds and made all that moves that they did with the wide receivers. They would have had to get Butler back, but if you never got rid from your door, I mean, still made those moves getting the wide receivers we got, that shit have been lovely. Because no matter what, there's always a threat. He fit our scheme. You wasn't supposed to take him out. Yo, they done?
Yeah, we just finished. Yeah, he pulled it off.
What's that, South Lake?
26-22. Yeah.
I'm about to move this, bro.
Look, Facts ready for that motherfucking MVP award. He about to have endless XP.
They say on LB, make sure they have photos getting on.
That motherfucker about to have endless XP. He about to be 90.
They call a podcast Poppy. King Coast, see they trying to copy. Diamonds in the chain, bust down wrist. And you ain't never seen no fool like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the choke. I be out on a late night. Opposite a play fight. C-slide break night. This break night. My wrist watch is like a break light. And you can get it right on your gravesite. So tell me something I don't know. $50 pizza when I'm eating in Soho. I heard that you in love with the stuff in your hate me, they hate me. What should I do? Keep getting money. It's funny, I was just like you. Super Bowl Sunday. With the facts. Security guard told Kevin Hart to relax. Oh, tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the chokehold. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the chokehold. I reinvented myself, they thought I hated it. I reinvented myself and upgraded it. Traded in the Jews, copped a couple new ones. Lost a couple friends and got a couple new ones. Upstairs and downstairs, the balcony. These oceanside views, the alchemy. Ain't nothing crazy like the city in the summertime. So when it's winter, I still be on my summer grind. Handle your business, handle your business. Loyal and honor, don't break no bro codes. The more red rose, match with the rose gold. Whoever counted me out, they can't count. Oh. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, gave in the chokehold. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, gave in the chokehold. They call a podcast Poppy. King goes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, gave in the chokehold. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Relax, 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 relax. Oh. Relax, 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 relax. Oh. Relax, 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 relax. Oh. Relax, 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 relax. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, gave in the chokehold.
If he can make his appointments and niggas gonna show when he's supposed to. You know, don't make a time with dude. And don't make the time that shit gonna go against you. But yeah, they in the game, man. Them niggas, what's the name, broadcast.
Can't call and you lame. You had it and you lost all the shine. I can buy a Billy, don't talk to me.
Anybody need Ricky on my friend list, he ain't on yours, he's on my shit. Look him up. You can look at the broadcast. Wait team up broadcast, whoever the playoffs. Don't get caught off the stage, Lord. You gonna get kicked the fuck out the league.
I don't care how close it goes. Got 2 cribs in 2 states. I be doing the most. I got white folks money that I won't blow.
Don't get caught not broadcast. That's a 3-game where they, I think they searched it up in the playoffs like 4 or 5 game suspension. So
type of money you gon' need.
he on point, man.
Type of money you gon' need.
Niggas ain't playing
type of
around.
money make you stay away. Type of money you gon' need.
Playoff weeks advance 24 hours a week. We're now waiting 2 and 3 days for
Everything
one
proper,
game,
no
bro.
propaganda.
I'm letting y'all
Tropicana
know
gold yard bandana.
stop that shit last year. Each
like
week is
Santa.
24 hours.
Birthday party in a phantom. Big
And let
like a
some shit
dinosaur did
just
it.
pop up in
And
the
you know
really
dude shining like
emergency
acrylic.
that's, you know, but it very
cornrow.
rarely
I
happens.
can
We
see
not going like,
pain with
you
the
know,
door closed. Now I'm looking for a glove with the sparkle on it.
but
And my
let some really
got
do
chocolate
pop
on
up
it. Big
in
bank
2
take small.
One of them something that we
Bank account
we'll
like
still hold it a little something.
attitude on some
When it's over with,
bank roll
shit,
on
we
what
going
it do.
into
He had the rule at 5.
next week
And
then
if I ain't did it
24
yet,
hours.
I'll
Like,
try.
what time is it now?
Big bank, tight, low
I'ma
bank.
say,
Big bank, tight, low bank. Type of money you gon'
at
need.
least it's play, 9
Type of
o'clock
money you
before
gon'
the
need.
sun. So 9
From the
o'clock
hooks,
tomorrow,
type
the
of money
next
make
week
you
is
stay
there.
away.
That's 24
Type
hours.
of money gon' let you. Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank.
She said, what you
One
gonna
game,
do
like
if
he's
I
closing
leave?
out one game,
I
that's
said,
it.
I'ma do me. B.I.G.
Not
Everything
waiting
zoomed
2
in.
and 3 games
Big,
for no
big on me
fucking
looking
one
like
game.
I'm moving in.
Nigga,
Got my
I'm
foot in the
saying,
door and we
motherfucker,
still here.
anyway, ain't
I'm a first generation millionaire. I broke the curse of my family not having. I'm passionate like this after more than just cashing. Feed me to the wolves, now I lead the packing. Boys all cap, I'm more college. I'm where is affordable healthcare. Or going to wealth from welfare. I turn my W's to those. I might buy a red bottoms with the crypto. 3 points, semester. But you gotta better than a Tesla. Big bank, tight, low bank.
Next day.
Bank, tight, low bank. Type of money you gon' need. From the hooks, type of money make you stay away. Type of money gon' let you.
Unless y'all motherfuckers, unless y'all can work.
Man, we gonna get that shit this week. We gonna get that shit this week. Fuck it. One of these nights, bro.
And get the majority of niggas saying they win it on the weekend.
Yeah, playoffs be done by Sunday, Monday.
Can't wait a whole
Back
week.
to them. I
Nah,
leave
cause
the
you
packs
gotta
on
worry
my
about
back to
off
them.
season, you know
Yep,
what I'm
the
saying?
queen's
So
back.
you
What's
know
happening?
niggas,
Rewind, about to make
so
these
you gotta worry
niggas
about
rough
niggas
again.
trying to, we only do the
Them
off
a change.
season.
Young money in the
We'll just put up LB. We'll just put up a poll like we did last year, bro, and let niggas vote and whatever. You know, that's all.
Y'all know if D-Law around? Is he still playing? D-Law.
Yeah, he's still playing. I don't know where he at, man, but I supposed to play him too, man. He needs advances now, man. I'm about to get him in advance.
Damn, he almost bored. They already hurting little running backs.
Hey, I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no, but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. Shorty wanna me cousin wearing gold. I came up and made it happen, now it's by the stove. Big inside this case is one. Do me dirty, I'ma find you lay out on the floor. 19 with a I got rich by myself. Rather do this alone. I wasn't asking for no help. They keep asking how I'm winning with the card that I was dealt. Boy, I work hard for the seat and I ain't buckling my belt. Call my brother on the phone. He said, Broski, you a star. I said, brother, hold it down. Soon we'll all be living large. And it's crazy how last year was on my garage. Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no, but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face, I use that as motivation. I can never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated. For a second, lost myself, I was too busy getting. Now they see me out in public and be known what my name is. All these rappers want the clout and the life of being famous. I just wanna be stable, tell my family we made it. I was coming for my spot, a young had to be patient. Now I'm running up, these bands can hit the island for vacation. I've been on my haters, you could say I'm constipated. 5 racks on this vent just to stunt while I'm in Vegas. On my body, shout out to my Caleb Young. Got the cake up, now he's on the data. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no, but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo.
Spurs ain't never respond back.
Hey, what's up with the Law and Geeky? They didn't hit each other either.
Nah, I'm in here. I didn't hit him on.
Nobody else hit each other. You saying?
Yeah, I didn't hit him on Group Me. I just checked now.
I mean, I'm saying, gang, nobody else hit each other, right?
No, we didn't even hit each other up. No.
Nah, ain't nobody else contact nobody in D-League.
I woke up and I'm feeling like a boss right now. I'm gonna hold it down, I swear. I roll up and I'm smelling like a right now. I do this for my rounds, oh yeah. Feel like in the real life, dripping on sauce in a good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take mine. I just wanna be a boss. I will never ever fall.
Chillin' like a boss with my feet up. Got a bag for him with a visa. Pulling up the the leader. Getting that while I'm on the. She's a keeper. No burritos. Get to the pesos with amigos.
Shit, that AFC playoffs gonna be lit. You ready to watch them games? Got some niggas over there. Them wrecking backs, boy.
It's popping, I tip her. I skip her, I give her the. Girl, you on my line right now. Yeah, I can see the signs right now. Feeling like a boss right now. Feeling like a boss right now. And you just took a loss right now. Dripping in the sauce right now. Get a sprinkle up my style. I'm about to lock down. Feel like in the real life, dripping on sauce in the good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take mine. I just wanna be a boss. I will never ever fall. I feel like a boss right now. Talk to the man right now. Feel like the man right now. Your girl on my line right now. Shorty ought to been my meal. She love me in the gray sweatpants. You never left. Feeling like a boss, I done made it. Get so like a spaceship. I swear my life is amazing. Blowing money, no hesitation. I dimes, no basic. I know these be hating, but that's what made me feel like in the real life, dripping on sauce in the good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take mine. I just wanna be a boss. I will never ever fall. I woke up and I'm feeling like a boss right now. I'm gonna hold it down, I swear. I roll up and I'm smelling like a right now. I do this for my rounds, oh yeah. Thicker the pie, thicker the bag. Mean I'm a buy and at least in no beamer. I'm buying no kind of driving it fast. They were just hating cause they in the way and the way I've been made it. The mad. Man in them baggins, I'm all in my bag. Well, I ain't holding around. Just a little Merlin. Out the cutie. Now I don't give a. Tell me why I would on the rose bar couch in my bag. Bands in my denim. In my denim, she was trying to for a doubt. She don't give a. She was in her bag, Fendi and some lane, asked for a burger, watch in the front seat of the fouled out J. We living so wild like Nas. When she was on vacation, we was on roll like tires.
Hey, in the group me, if a guy got their cell phone number in there, does that mean they can't? They ain't on group me. You gotta just text them.
I'm really gonna run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. I'm really just running for money. I'm Love Flow Joe chasing the check. I'm really gonna run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Bigger the bag, bigger the beef, bigger the problem, bigger the be one in the all in the same. Broke at the end of the month, flow Joe, kill mo, run it up, keep clean. Never let them touch, fits like temper tantrums. Girl, come back that up, all in the club, and bring all your girlfriends. Girl hopping up about a Pearl 6, Louis speed bag glued to her wrist. She was getting paid, she ain't think a thing, but she was thinking slay. We blade thicker than a snigger bag. Talking about she don't come with no baggage. Y'all in her bag, I probably should. I'm really just running for money. I'm Love Flow Joe chasing the check. I'm really gonna run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. I'm really just running for money. I'm Love Flow Joe chasing the check.
Hey, in the playoffs, do we both gotta? Is it just still random checks, or we all getting checked before we play?
Man, this shit talking about, no, it's fucked up. Yeah, this shit is on now. You at home waiting. That nigga suspended you out the playoffs.
out. Valet, walk out. All these bands I lost count. Cause I'm too up right now. Too up right now. I'm two on one day on my third. I was too broke, now I'm too rich. Made 100K on my third shift. I'm a boy, so boy, and I'm a gangster.
Yeah, you coming out the AFC, G?
Boy, man, we been getting money for a long time.
I feel like
we was out here hungry for a long time. I don't never really have no punchlines. And all you rappers looking like a lunch line. Nothing, need a Uber right now. Right now, need crew love right now. Cause we too up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now. Out, valet, walk out, all these bands I lost count, cause I'm too up right now, too up right now, yo, I'm too up, round blew up, copped that new rape on them haters, threw up, brother went to jail for them, told me you up, first time I seen 100 bands, yeah I grew up.
Oh, against me? If it wasn't for me fucking around on the first drive, because I went for a fake field goal and shit, it would have been a different game. But I was fucking around till you said, hey man, you need to beat him. And I started playing for real.
Right now, need crew love right now, cause we too up right now.
Oh, he's 8-8? He made it? Oh shit! Yeah, that's Larry. Larry made the playoffs, huh?
Larry the Cable guy.
That's how he said, Larry the Cable guy.
Larry off a bad Mike Larry face.
Larry.
Hey, LB, you watch Walking Dead Sunday, bro?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
What you think about the happen?
Damn.
What you think about the happen? For some reason, bro, I think your boy Egan gonna get away, bro.
Yeah, the Patriots just hit me back. He got hit with a Houston Hurricane Michael. He said he having problems with power and the internet. Hopefully his stuff come back up. But he said he alright.
Drop to your death without warning. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, yeah. Get out the way, get out my way, yeah. You either with me or against me, though.
Who, me?
You either with me or win.
Oh, I don't even know.
Curve everything else. Win. These I'm saying. Win. Start chasing that. Win. You clowns really don't stay outside when I play outside. I put the beats on them like drow side. I got the bow side and LA outside. And if you act bad, I bring the outside. Go and get your money. None of my know some funny. I can tell real by who you're running with. I'm all in the field. Duck hunt. Hit my just the. And he was like, boop. Here.
Yeah, he says a lot of trees down in Powell's been out for a lot of rooftops got fucking ripped off too.
But no violence, baby.
Shit.
My got callous, baby. My bare knuckles got talent, baby. I'm all in the wind with it. On Deuce line, I've been with it. She too fine, I've been crashed 2 times. I limo tinted my new ride. I'm riding with the 12 better not pull me over. Championship going dumb. Nothing to something I won. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, yeah. Get out the way, get out my way, yeah. You either with me or against me, though. You either with me or
Yeah, it should be 3, 6, 4, 5.
win. Curve everything else. Win. These I'm saying. Win. Start chasing that. Win.
Like I said, you don't think.
Playoffs and can't play.
Hey. You don't think, man.
Oh well.
What happened when you cheat?
I'm on to the next round.
Hey, what's up, gang?
Nigga had all his settings on it.
Dang.
What's up, gang? I got it. I think it's my fault. Hey, I got that check-in to go. I'm gone. A lot of these was lost. They broke. They think it's my fault.
How many games we been suspended already?
I want that caught. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones that don't like. But you look at the light. Why even play with your light? Bank account looking like yikes. I went from filling out kites to putting it in my block. Lucas sweater is drill. Somebody give me a. These ain't like the cops. Gossiping more than a. In jail I had. I make you down.
I know before niggas be
Think that I made it, they can't be my friends, so they wanna be out. If I see them hating and I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top. Ain't like my beat ain't no happy, but later I'm counting the guap. Who gave you the voice? Who told you your thoughts count? GPS straight to the money. I put my big homie got the big Mickey Mouse. You posted up at 12 and 8 that night, see how my all over the mansion. Can't sit on my house. I got that check-in to go. A lot of these was lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No call. I want that coffee. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones that don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
With me, boy. Your hands and your fingers. Your ears will get back, watch you turn to a singer. Get to fighting like this Jerry Springer. All of my zip the back that like a popo. Don't do these, they popo. Had a G-Wagon truck turned to Rojo. Riding cable 2 wheels and they going wild down in Soho. One was black and the other was Mexican. Had a like a pollo. Younger than you with a Maybach. Younger than you with a Bentley. From the got in the gently. Angry and friends with these when I was down out of so had sympathy. But that's how I go when you broke. Now I'm like mistletoe. This do my own. Not gonna lost on these new clones. Then she asked for a loan. Had to laugh, then I told her get gone. Gon' get that me on. Ain't no give me not a thing. So I spend 90K on my ring. You can see all my pain in my watch. Got my ex down and walking around with my hand on my. Cause I'm popping and I know you not. And I know you.
Yo, y'all tell me when they out of that shit, bro, so I know in advance.
And say I got the Force Packers.
You get the force on the Packers?
Yeah.
What, he gave you the win?
Derek ain't gonna let you slide. Dory ain't gonna let you slide. King of the city, I don't wanna be a big fish in a small pond. Trying to get across that water. I need fans in.
Going through at the end of these niggas that start tainting at the end of the season. Not getting at all. We don't